Up next, all those little scandals that were built into the CARES Act for the wealthy. I'm Mark Harrison, and your Labor Minute is next. Publicly traded companies have received more than $1 billion in funds meant for small businesses from the federal government's economic stimulus package. Nearly 300 public companies have received money from the Paycheck protection program, including 43 companies with more than 500 workers, which was supposed to be the maximum allowed by the program. Now, several of these companies paid executives $2 million or more a year. After the first pool of money totaling $349 billion ran dry, outrage over the millions that went to the larger firms prompted some companies to return the money. Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin has defended the program as a success. Staying with small business, the small business loans, the SBA has now limited the loan limit for stressed businesses from $2 million to $150,000. This is a separate program from the one I just spoke about. But with the change, it has effectively shuttered a program by changing the rules under which millions of small businesses have just applied for loans, thus causing more stress on these businesses who are desperately trying to do the right thing by keeping workers on the payroll. Why the change? Key Republican senators want to shift the priority to small farmers and agricultural businesses. The last time I checked, cows didn't get paychecks. And yes, Steven Mnuchin defended the program. Sticking with the Treasury Department, turns out the CARES Act had a little something for wealthy individuals and big companies. Tax breaks. Well, more like the return of tax breaks that the administration gave to the wealthy during the 2017 tax cut package. You remember that, and trickle down? Tax breaks so egregious that Washington saw fit to rein them in a little with an election cycle coming. Now, that was until the current economic crisis hit and D.C. thought they'd sort of just forget about doing that. It has absolutely nothing to do with the virus pandemic and everything to do with the ability to increase the write-offs for depreciation on certain assets, sometimes called paper losses. And while it does not target any specific types of assets, real estate investors are usually the group most known to take advantage of these provisions in the tax law. Remember to visit us at thelabornetwork.com and to follow us on all your favorite social media sites, including Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and Stitcher. I'm Mark Harrison with your Labor Minutes.